February, so I decided to show you how I'm updating my planner after a month of using it. So the first thing is I had a couple days, this is from January. I am going to just take January entirely out. I'm going to save it. I'm not going to throw it away like I did with my old planners. But I'm just going to take it entirely out, and I actually want to get another set of rings so that I can save my planner in. So at the end of the year, I'll have my whole year together, but I'm not carrying it around with me. So I'm not going to throw it out. I'm just going to take it out, put it on some extra rings along with the extra paper I have, because I don't need to carry it around anymore. So what I did is I actually went through, checked my to-do lists, made sure that there's nothing that was a to-do list that didn't get done. But it didn't, because these weeks weren't very productive at all. And I wasn't using my planner a lot then. So I'm going to take out this whole thing, put it aside, not carrying around January. The thing I did, and I kind of already did this, is for March, so I've been using let me show you. I've been using the dashboard layout. I got the 6-month dashboard extension pack, and the dashboard layout just means that you have your whole week on one day. You can see I haven't started planning this week yet when I decided to start messing around with it. You've got your whole week in one view, and then you've got all, like, basically a note-taking page of everything else you need to do. And then my plan was to write it all here and then move it over here each day. But you can see I basically don't have enough room for each day. So Monday and Wednesday are my work days. Tuesday and Thursdays, the kid is home with me, so I don't get as much done. That's just what I can do during the nap. And I basically don't even have room to write down what I can do during an hour-long nap. So I've been using extra note pages to take notes of things. I don't really need this errand thing at all. Last week I could have used it, I realized, for these notes I could have put there, but I didn't feel like I would have enough room. So for March, I'm going to, this is the monthly calendar, and then I switched to the vertical view. So each day gets one whole vertical. I feel like this is more space, but of course I don't have note-taking space. So what I'm going to do is take notes on these half sheets and put them in for what am I working on? What do I want to get done? What do I need to buy? Because in reality, what I usually do is I don't keep like a running, so this had, let's go back. This had a running to buy list. I don't really keep a lot there. I'll just put it on the actual day I need to buy it. What I found is stuff that was here, I just forgot to look at. And then the people I needed to message, I would forget to look at it, to move it over, to actually message them during that week. So what's best is if I come up with somebody I need to message or talk to just write it on the day of the week it needs to happen, right? Like, okay, I'll do that Tuesday during nap, or okay, I'll do that Wednesday morning first thing. And if I don't get to it, I can keep a little running list over here of things I'm not sure when I'm going to do, and like my top 3 priorities for the week, but then I just need to do it. I need to give it a day. So I didn't have enough space is the main reason why I switched. We'll see. Maybe I'll like the dashboard better than I like this one, but I'll give it another month. So I've got all of March in here. It's the next 4 weeks in March. And I've got my some notes I took about some projects I'm going to do. And then I have my social media calendar, which is the first time I've ever tried writing down what I'm going to post ahead of time, and it did not go well. So this is just a list of things I want to post about. So we'll take that out. I first put in what I had scheduled for the Explore Your Enthusiasm podcast, which if you guys don't know, you can watch it here on YouTube or listen to it on iTunes. I also put in what I thought I would vlog about, but you can see I changed my mind a bunch. I actually covered this up with a sticker with a different idea because I decided to change it, but I've changed it even since then. So I was gonna post about different things on Instagram that then I marked off. I didn't even mark out all of the ones I didn't do. I just didn't do it. I just didn't check this a lot. So what I'm going to do instead of trying to plan out the whole month early in the month is I'm going to go on and write what Explore Your Enthusiasm is each week for March. And then I'm going to use Post-its to think what I think I'll vlog about, and then Post-its about what to post on Instagram, because really the main thing is I Instagram about what I'm vlogging about and what I'm podcasting about. But I vlog kind of in the moment. So like this month, the vlog isn't the favorite kid products or using oils all day or favorite kids books, all things I thought I'd vlog about. Today's vlog is walking through QuiltCon. I just completely forgot I'd be at QuiltCon here, and so this would be this vlog. So that's the other thing, is I need to do a better job of looking at my calendar and what's coming up when I write down what I'm probably going to be vlogging about. And then the other thing is I'm just not posting on Instagram nearly as much as I told myself to on this calendar. So I think to be more realistic with that, I'm going to put my Instagram ideas on Post-its. And then on Monday, look at what's on the Post-it, sit down, actually write the post and find the picture or take the picture, and then write it in for real. And anything I don't really use, I can move that Post-it down later, you know? So it's just less messy is all. Just trying to come up with a system where I like remember the ideas I have, hold myself accountable, but don't, you know, feel bad because it's in pen. So that's the main thing. So I've got March's calendar in here for social media. The next part of my happy planner is, well, I'll just go on and show you. It is my fitness planning. Do you notice how empty this is? I didn't fill this in at all. I did the one day I worked out, which is basically the day I started using it. I tracked some of my eating, which was my plan, to put meals here, workout here, list I'm grateful for here. I just didn't do it at all. So I went ahead and pulled all those pages out. I'm going to leave February here. And what I've done instead is I have put the March calendar next. I might even move it up and take out February. I'm not sure. But so the March calendar is here. And instead of trying to like do fitness journaling every day, I'm going to just try to like a big long thing like I had before. Let's go back to that, right? Like a whole thing like this, right? Instead of trying to fill all that in, I am going to commit to just filling in the daily thing each day with either a workout or something I'm grateful for or something I'm doing that's nice to myself. That's all I'm doing for March, because I want to train for a half marathon. I had every intention of doing it in February. The weather was awful. My schedule was crazy because of foster care. March should be a little better, both weather-wise and foster care meeting-wise, although you never know with that. So I've got my calendar in here. You can see honey already highlighted a Thursday for me. What I'm going to do is what I had here. Okay. So this is my my plan of what I need to run each week. These are my long runs. So the plan is just twice a week, do a 20 to 30 minute run, and then on the weekends do a long run. And this is the order I need to do my long runs in order to be ready for a 15K. When they have the 15K, which is in May. So I'm going to transfer that here, write it all out, so then I can each just kind of at the beginning of the week, just like I will with my social media, say, okay, look at the weather, look at what's on my calendar, say, okay, so this week the runs will be Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturday, or this week it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, like whatever, but not write it in ahead of time, write it in when I actually do it. Here's the difference too. My plan before was to put my plan on this calendar and then actually like track if I did it or not. This time I realized I don't flip to this calendar enough. So I'm going to use this to track what I actually did, but I'm going to put my plan, when I plan at the beginning of the month, way back over here, when I plan for the beginning of the month or the week. So when I don't know if I'll use the monthly calendar or the daily calendar, but basically when I sit down on Monday and I plan out my week, I'm going to put the scheduled run days right here at the top. right? So if I am looking and the weather's good on Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to put the run 30 minutes, and then over here, it'll be my long run. So I'll put run, 2.5 miles, and it'll be planned in my planner, and then I'll track what I did and how I felt or what else I did instead over here in this. Maybe I need to move it up closer. I don't know. And then I will start actually planning this week. So it might sound like a lot, but there in fact is like, I only do that every 4 to 6 weeks. I don't have to do that every week by any stretch. Usually I just sit down and make my list here.